UNFCC COP Summit, which is held by the country which holds the COP presidency annually, starts by looking into the key highlights and decisions of the past COP that marks major steps forward in the global efforts to address climate change. The highlights include call of governments to speed up the transition away from fossil fuels to renewables such as wind and solar power, and commitment to step up a fund to support vulnerable countries already experiencing the adverse impacts of climate change. In an interview with the Deputy Prime Minister Justice Nthomeng Majara, she stressed that Lesotho is diversely affected by climate change, where among others it is experiencing extreme weather filled with heavy rains, temperature increase, crop and animal decline as well as drought. She says Lesotho's expectation in this summit is to get financial support from developed countries.
The first thing we need is funding. The second one is for rehabilitation that will respond to climate change. All in all, we are looking into how to source capital and any other means that help us, because we as a country have to express ourselves for strategic plan.
Meanwhile, during the opening of COP29, the president says climate change is a global challenge and people are suffering in shadow and need more than compassion and paperwork to defeat it. He urged world leaders to unite, act and deliver. He says that top priority is to agree to collective goal on climate financing, which will help address the needs of developing countries. The first conference of parties to the United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change was held in Berlin, Germany in 1995, briefly after Lesotho ratified UNFCC on February 7, 1995, while the signing was done in June 1992.